ladies and gentlemen. I am Kyle CorvusCovax Crow, and I'm going to be shoutcasting some League of Legends for you today. Riot Games has recently announced they will be supporting their own first-hand streams of the Korean and Chinese esports leagues, so with that in mind, the demand for talented play-by-play shoutcasters is going to be at an all-time high. I'm making this video today to prove to you exactly why I deserve a spot on that shoutcaster's desk for the role of a play-by-play caster. I'll bore you with more details on myself at the end, but in the meantime, let's get into some games. I am just going to spectate out of the suggested games. I'm going to be fighting the one with the lowest amount of in-game time. Looks like that's going to be around 8 minutes and 30 seconds. So we're going to get as much league action as we can in on this one. We are going to be loading in now onto the Rift. That's going to be on the blue side. I made this for Jody, 204, Karista, Kwai-Chan, and Hood Robin. And on that red side, we will have Sarablast, Siba, Danahun, Cayenne Wolf, and Biados. So we will be getting in onto this game. 3 kills already for the blue side and 2 for that red side. Gold advantage of almost 1.5k for that blue team, so good pickups by them. Of course, the kills are onto their Lee Sin, their Kalista, and their LeBlanc. So a good, I'm sorry, not their LeBlanc, their Janna, wherever she may be. So that will be a good distribution of gold, especially for that Kalista to have a kill so early on. And the kills for the red side have gone down to Azir and to Leona, so about equal distribution. Both supports having a kill early on in the game. That's a pretty interesting statistic there as well. The mid laner will have a slight advantage. Azir does have a kill, and that is not something you want to deal with in lane if you are LeBlanc, especially because it looks like due to her one death, she was solo killed in lane by Azir. Bot lane trading a bit of damage as red side is pushing in on this. Not a lot they can do to this tower now as Siver's backing off. Leona maybe looking for a gank to counter the gank of the Lee Sin in the mid lane. Not a lot's going on there. Azir did hit 6. He had a great defensive push against that one. Leona may have been spotted out. I'm not quite sure. Lee Sin's going to be pulling it back around. They're going to know he's there. Red side has some great vision control. I don't even think blue side has a ward. And red side's been warding all over this map. Leona's going to catch out the Lee Sin. He's going to get hit up. He may try to dash over the wall, but he will be dashing straight into an Azir. Good poke coming down from the Azir. That could be a kill. It might not be, though. Azir's dashing on in, but he's going to get chained up by LeBlanc. There's going to be the knockup from the Janna. Azir's going to go down into this one. 204 will be picking that one up into the back pocket of that LeBlanc. The Ignite's not going to do enough damage to even get her close to low. Good play coming out from that blue side to pick up another kill onto them. This time onto their LeBlanc, so evenly distributing their kills all across the board. Janna's pushing up pretty far. Doesn't look like she's... Yeah, she is trying to ward. I was going to say, it doesn't look like she's trying to ward, so I'm not sure what she's really doing, trying to be this aggressive onto a Shaco with blue buff. He doesn't have a lot of health, but he still is dangerous. Holy cow, Janna, what are you doing, honey? I don't know what you were doing, but you were pulling it off. I don't believe this. I made this for Jody being so aggressive up in here. Karista is pushing in onto this Sivir now. I was saying her name, not... I obviously know that there's an L in Kalista. This champion's name is literally Karista. Summon her name. Brand getting a solo kill on the Mundo top pretty low there. Might back that one up just to watch, make sure, and see what happened. Brand already... Oh, didn't back up far enough. A lot of lag coming out of this one. Okay, so Brand does miss it. I'm not quite sure what's going on. There's going to be the flash in for the conflagration. That's what's going to happen. Okay. Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Even so, we still are getting into League of Legends. The implications don't change. 5 and 2 pulled out of this one. Karista's going to get jumped up on by that Sivir. That's going to be some trouble now. There's going to be a tornado, but it's not going to land from the Janna. Good damage coming out from both sides to have a pretty even trade. Although Janna does take a tower shot, and that might be fatal. She's going to have to flash away from that one. Leona flashing in to get the stun up onto Kalista. They might be getting the kill onto this one. That's going to be one dead Billados on that Sivir. Teleport coming out from the Dr. Mundo. Maybe trying to pick up this kill up in here. I'm not sure. Kalista will be stunned up. That's going to be definite death for her. Janna's going to be walking out of that one. She may be okay, but Dragon Pings are coming out for that red side. Great rotation with that teleport to pull that off. They're going to be starting this one up. They do have the Mundo with an ultimate to tank, so that probably will be going over well in their favor. Lee Sin, the only champion to contest. Of course, he is the one with Smite, and he is highly mobile, so we're not riding a steal out of this just yet. Yes, we are. It's gone. That's gone. Lee Sin did not have the vision of it, and he was not able to pick that one up, so great pickup coming out from that red side. They are going to be still down 3k in gold. LeBlanc's jumping in onto Azir. She's going to miss and chain up the Mundo. Jumps out the second she realizes what she's done. So good defensive play coming out to have that Mundo peel for the Azir. Mundo's sticking around mid. Well, no, he's running back top. I'm sorry. Azir will be backing that one off, so LeBlanc should have some free reign to push a little bit up in here. Lee Sin's hanging out, just dancing around in this jungle. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Maybe trying to bait out that red, seeing if anyone was going to come try to take it from him. But it looks like the steal will be his and his alone. Shaco is running into that area, but I'm not sure he can get there in time, as Lee Sin's going to be picking that one up off. Good damage. Shaco just a second too late. He still sees that the minions are chasing the Lee Sin. He knows it's just been stolen right out from under his nose. He's going to have to regrettably just pick that one up. That's got to stink if you're Shaco. Kalista running up in, doing some damage onto Leona. I made this for Jody. Just waiting to be thrown at every second. That's always the worst if you're being supported by a Kalista. You can be tossed in at any second. There's just so little coordination there in the solo queue. You have to really be a bot duo that knows how to play with one another, and in something like Skype or Vent to be able to really pull off those Kalista ults successfully. It's very disorienting otherwise. Shaco's up top, maybe looking for a gank onto Hood Robin in that top side. Of course, Brand is a hard champion to gank and to dive onto, as he does have that ultimate that will bounce back and forth under tower if you don't have minions. And minions are not in high supply when you're ganking Brand, as he is a great wave clear champion. Shaco is coming in on this one, though. Mundo's giving it away. There's going to be the box. There's going to be the ultimate coming down, doing a lot of damage to both of them. Shaco's already at half health, but Brand is going down so quickly. That's going to be the pickup for the Mundo. He's going to grab that kill with the help of Shaco. Really well played by that red team to pick up that kill. Whew, good damage coming out from Bilidos onto Kalista, Karista, whatever you want to call her. They're going to be backing together now, as red team is shoving this one up. So a lot of pressure on the side of the red team. They're still down 3k in gold, but they're making moves to pressure this map. When they got the dragon and they're trying to shove in towers, of course no towers have gone down yet. So this is still very much anyone's game at this point. Blue up in kills and a fair amount in gold, but red is making some moves to try to take that away from them. They're not just going to be bullied out by this blue team's kill advantage. Blue does have significant farm advantages, though. 81 to 63 in the top lane, 87 to 74 in that bot lane, and 87 to 57 in that mid lane. So that's not going to be a great statistic compared to the red team. They're definitely going to need to focus on picking up a lot more of that CS as it's scattered intermittently throughout the map, and really not just get starved out that way, because a team with a LeBlanc, a Kalista, and a Brand on it can definitely snowball out of control faster than you know what you're doing. But if red team plays carefully, they can prevent that from happening, farm up. And they have some snowball of their own between that. Azir is a very snowbally champion. Sivir can snowball. I don't know if she's going to get the chance, since it looks like Kalista might be picking up a kill onto this one. No, Leona is coming in. There's going to be a shield. There's going to be a heal coming out from the Sivir. Kalista will be going down. No, she has a heal of her own, but there's going to be the ignite coming out. She's going to get picked up by that boomerang. Jumps right into it. Great kill for Sivir. And this is going to be some good damage onto that bot lane tower if the red team were so inclined. It does look like the bot lane may stick around to try to push it. Jungler's got other places to be as he's running up to mid. Azir is maybe getting dove up onto, but that's a good wall to prevent further damage coming out from people like the Janna and the LeBlanc. Shaco might be trying to run in on this one to pick some close kills and close those out. I'm not entirely sure. Bot lane does go down for the red side, as Sivir does pick that one up with the help of her faithful sidekick Leona. Ooh, now we're jumping in onto Cayenne Wolf, as LeBlanc will be picking that one up. Meanwhile, Brand has killed Mundo in the top lane, so 2 more kills going down across this map for that blue side. Trying to keep that gold lead up. They said we lost a tower. We need to get some bloodshed on this one. Now I made this for Jody's going to be in trouble on that. Janna, Shaco's coming in with the Leona dash in as well. Kalista will be throwing her right back into the fray. There's the knockup. Not sure they're going to be able to pick this one up or not. Karista is jumping in on that Leona, filling her with spears. Not sure if she's going to die for this one or not. Yes, that will be the kill with the help of the LeBlanc. A lot of burst damage coming out, going about a third of health to nothing. Now Shaco clone is going to run in. Maybe trying to steal the red. I don't know what that Shaco clone was doing, to be honest. Either way, red buff will go down to the hands of Lee Sin. Kwaichon X picking that one up, feeling pretty good about himself. So blue team peeling away an advantage from that one. Red just really had no side being in. Red just had really no business being in blue jungle side at that time. That just wasn't the best place for them to be at that moment, and blue punished accordingly for it. So props to the blue team for that one. Pressure is coming down onto that mid tower now. Jody's going to be trying to hold that one off with the shield, but it's going to get melted out almost immediately. Now here comes LeBlanc to dash in, jumping in onto that Sivir, going to miss the chain, so not probably going to be able to do too much there. Azir is holding this push up, trying to clear that wave out with the help of Sivir. Leona has now joined to help out. Lee Sin's coming in, maybe trying to do a little gank in from the side here. A little surprise attack. Just going to jump in to clear the minions. He says the tower's health is more important than sticking around to try to kill a champion. Red side just leaving vision everywhere they go. You got to commend them for their ward control this game. It has been immaculate. But it may be too much now as Leona has got herself caught out. Now, 204 is going to back right off of that one and not worry too much about it. Now Carista's going to be caught out. There's the Leona ult. Great placement there to catch her out. She's going to go low, though, as Janna's going to come in with the healing ultimate. That's going to be the turnaround as Lee Sin does pick up the kill on Abilitas. Really well done. Kuai Chen going on to him now. Trying to get this kill. The knockback does occur, but I don't think you can do too much with this. Yeah, he's just going to have to let that one walk away. Leona, even at level 7, is naturally pretty tanky to a Lee Sin with not a lot of damage. He has those 2 long swords, but it's just not doing it for him, evidently. Ooh, LeBlanc's jumping on that, doing some good poke damage onto Cayenne Wolf. 204 is going to be hurting, though, as Shaco has come in. Spamming that laugh, that's some bad manners there. Evidently, Mother didn't do a good enough job of teaching manners to this LeBlanc, because she is just spamming laugh all over that in the face of 3 champions. Careful there. You may get yourself in trouble for that one. Still pushing that mid lane for Azir, just holding out, trying to farm up what he can. He is, of course, very far behind in farm, so every CS that he can get is important. Kalista returning to the bot lane as that is pushing up. She doesn't have to worry too much about it as there's not a tower there to lose anymore, but doesn't want to sacrifice that map pressure, so going to be taking these minions down pretty quickly. Kalista just dashing all over the place trying to kill these things. That is impressive to see almost. That champion has to get out of breath quickly. She could be in trouble now, though, as Leona looks to be coming in on this one. There's going to be the E, and it barely connects. That was a max range dump in for Leona, but now she's going to be in trouble. There's going to be the ultimate to stop up the Lee Sin from coming in onto that Sivir, but Janna will flash in, and the smite does go down. This looks like one dead Sivir to me. That's going to be a double kill for that Kalista, played by Karista, and possibly the tower on this end. Mid tower has gone down now to the hands of that Azir, so he picked that up while we were watching all this drama in the bot lane. Props to him. But that's going to be immediately answered back up by that blue side, who has now stretched their gold lead to 5K. Really well played by blue team. They're up 7 kills, 5K gold, and they are out farming their lane opponents massively. Sivir is down 40 CS to that Kalista. Azir about the same to that LeBlanc. Dr. Mundo and Brand about the same story. So farm is just way, way up in advantage for that blue side, and they are doing an incredible job of using that to their advantage and gaining map pressure from it. Of course, Dragon is up. That may be an objective to look towards pretty soon, as there are 3 members of blue side in that area. They're taking the red side's blue, stolen away from by blue side. That's going to go over that Kalista. Shaco's not going to want any of that one. Leona's trying to come in on this one. She's going to get knocked right out of her E. Great job by that Janna Tornado to slow that one up. Azir's coming in now, trying to get some good damage. He's going to knock back the Lee Sin. He's almost certainly dead. He's going to walk away from that. Are you kidding me? No, he does go down to the hands of that Sivir. Now here comes LeBlanc into the fray, coming out onto that Cayenne Wolf. He's going to be chasing on to Janna, but Kalista will be able to damage that one now. She's going to have to flash herself, but that is unstoppable coming out from here. Slowed up by the Shaco Blade. Going to dash away from that one with the auto attacks. Great play coming out from Kalista while LeBlanc finishes off that Sivir. Really, really well done from that blue side to only really drop the Lee Sin. Coming out of that one with just one. Oh no, Invisible Shaco was spotted out by the chains. Great job from 204 to pick that one up. Very well done. Mundo running around Brand's tower. I'm not quite sure what went on there. Brand just AFK farming. Mundo swinging it back in now to get back into that top lane. Not entirely sure what happened there, folks, but Mundo popped ult, and that's on cooldown, which is pretty big. Brand's ult's still up. His Ignite does seem to have gone down. Not from that fight, but it is down. So I doubt we'll be seeing too much here. Brand's not even going to try to land that last little bit of the stun. So top lane, an island as usual, ladies and gentlemen. Not a whole lot going on there. The rare occasional solo kill has been known to happen, but not any time recently. Looks like blue side's just trying to keep pressure up in this dragon area. Red does have some vision of it with that one ward that's not likely to get spot out by any pinks or sweepers. But they don't have the manpower. Shaco is up top killing onto that brand, so this may be the time. Blue has seen that they are taking advantage of that. They are going to be spotted taking this dragon, but I don't think they're going to be contested. Now that will be the free dragon coming out for the blue side. They did lose their top laner, but Mundo is not... he is trying to pressure this tower. He's just not doing it very quickly. Mundo has a lot of push, but not fast push. This could be bad for that Leona. She's going to get locked up. That's almost certainly a death. 204 on a rampage now with that LeBlanc. Great skill on that champion. Azir ulting to stop the push from the blue side. They say, that's fine. We'll just go push mid. Mundo's taking top. So that's going to be an answer for the dragon. But I don't know if red side's going to be able to hold off on this tower. That looks like it's going to go down. That is going to be the turret destroyed for the blue side. They're going to be looking for blood on this one now. Shaco, oh, that's going to be the clone that dies. So it's going to be Sivir that actually dies, along with Azir. Kalista is doing so much damage on this one. They may be going for a second tower here. That static shiv is going to clear the minions out pretty quickly, and they are going to be dropping that tower. The Janna ult to help tank up the tower. Well, no one's tanking it just yet, but oh no, this could be bad as Leona has gone in. The tower will go down. Quax is going to go down. No, he's going to barely walk out. Are you kidding me? He gets the safeguard and the flash out. Oh my goodness, he did not just live through that. Double kill Kalista. Holy cow. Fancy freak from Kwai Chan. Really well played there. Kalista now maybe in trouble. Sivir disconnected. That's going to be the surrender vote coming out for the red side. Well played to blue side. 21-7. Almost, or definitely, exactly 3 times the amount of kills. Almost 10k gold up. And tower down. That's going to be the clean surrender. Wow. Great game from that blue side. Well done for the Lee Sin. Props to him for having that stylish move at the end just to barely stay alive. And excellent job across the board. 21 minutes on that final clock. So red side hadn't even lost an inhibitor yet. They just surrendered that so early. Top tower hadn't even gone down, but all 5 members did agree to that surrender. Wow. Okay. Good game to the blue side. Props to them for pulling that one out. They did have some very fed carries between the 10 kills on Kalista and 6 on LeBlanc. Just crazy all across the board. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this has been a pleasure casting for you. Like I said, my name is Kyle, CorvusCovax Crow. I aspire to be a play-by-play shoutcaster. Hopefully, dream job to be hired by Riot Games to cast in any form of LCS, LPL, LCK. I'd love to cast it all. So, definitely going to be keeping my nose to the ground for opportunities to break into that one. I'd love to also cast smaller tournaments. If you or anyone you know is hosting a tournament and needs a caster, please feel free to contact me. My email and my Twitter are all going to be listed in the description of this video. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and have a lovely day, everyone.